Hey, I'm Samantha. I have a quick question for you. When's the last time you really thought about what's living in your sheets? I know, right? I definitely didn't think about much either until I started looking into it. And let me tell you, what I found made me rethink how I handle my bedding. While we're sleeping, our bodies are still working. There's sweat, skin cells, dust mites, bacteria, kind of ill. Nothing we're doing wrong. It's just life that happens. And most of us just don't think about it. So today, I want to share some easy ways to keep your sheets fresher and cleaner, and a sneaky little trick I discovered along the way that helps in between washes. Let's start with washing sheets once a week. I know. Life is busy. Most of us stretch it out a bit longer than we should, and honestly, that's totally fine. I used to be the same way, and sometimes it still happens. But here's the thing. Even just a few extra days, sweat, oils, and millions of tiny skin cells start to build up in our sheets. Dust mites love it. It's not gross in a judgmental way. It's just real life happening, as I said. So I started setting a little Saturday morning reminder on my phone. Sounds silly, but it actually works. Yes, I do still miss a week now and again. And yes, the sheets actually feel a bit heavier and the smell is just a little bit stronger. But then I catch up again and instantly fresh. And the best part, it only takes a few minutes. It's a small habit that makes a big difference without feeling like a chore. Next up, hot water. I used to avoid it. Fear of shrinking, fading, or accidentally ruining my favorite sheets. Anyone else do this? But it's actually one of the easiest ways to get a real deep clean. Hot water helps lift sweat, oils, and residue from nightly skincare and makes it tougher for bacteria and dust mites to survive. Think of it as giving your sheets a little spa day, the kind where germs don't want to stick around. I usually alternate, hot for cottons and whites and cold for delicates. But honestly, the first time I tried it, I braced myself for the shrinkage, but there was none. Just softer, brighter, fresher sheets. Easy one, really. Let's talk about fabric softener. This one hurt me a little bit, I'll be honest. I loved it. Sheets smell nice, feel cozy, but here's a little surprise. It can leave a tiny layer, like a waxy residue that traps moisture and oils, which bacteria and dust mites love it. They love it. I swapped it for a splash of white vinegar in my rinse cycle. My sheets still felt soft, bright and fresh, without that coating that can trap residue. I could literally feel the difference. And if you use a dryer, wool dryer balls work like a charm. They soften sheets naturally and reduce static. So it's just small adjustments like this that quietly improve hygiene. Nobody's doing anything wrong. I just want to repeat that. It's just a friendly tip to keep things feeling lighter and fresher. So this next part, I felt like I was being called out a little bit because it is where, I'll be honest, I can be a bit lazy. Drying my sheets. Drying sheets completely is another small but surprisingly effective step. Even a tiny bit of leftover moisture from the wash cycle can let bacteria and dust mites stick around. Again, not gross in a judgmental sense. It's just something to be aware of, and I'm glad I am. I mostly air dry outside. I don't have a dryer because sunshine and a little breeze work beautifully. But we can't control the weather, and sometimes rain shows up on wash day. So indoor drying, just open a window or use a fan. If you do have a dryer, Low heat is your best friend. Fully dry sheets feel lighter, smell fresher, and naturally stay cleaner longer. One weekend, I learned this the hard way. I left sheets mostly dry, thinking it was fine. But by the next morning, there was that faint musty smell. Lesson learned. Now here's the part I'm excited about. The sneaky little hack I discovered while diving into all of this: miracle sheets. They're woven with silver, which naturally makes it harder for bacteria to survive. Kind of like a tiny invisible bodyguard for your sheets. And what's great? This works passively. Even if life gets hectic and I can't wash my sheets out on schedule, they still feel fresher, lighter, and less musty. It takes a little bit longer for that to happen. It's not about skipping laundry, not at all, but just a little helper that keeps things cleaner in between washes. And honestly, this was a game changer for me. So, just to recap, start small. Pick one. Wash weekly if you can. Use hot water for cottons and whites. Skip fabric softener, or make sure sheets are fully dry, and build on from there. And maybe just consider a little backup like miracle sheets. These are just friendly small tips to make your bed feel fresher and your life a little easier. Nobody's doing anything wrong. It's just a little bit of helpful info. Definitely helped me. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you next time.